taught you, please, who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips?
Malcolm X, one of the most articulate exponents of the black Muslim philosophy, has said of your movement and your philosophy that it plays into the hands of the white oppressors, that they are happy to hear you talk about love for the oppressor because this disarms the Negro and fits into the stereotype of the Negro as a meek, turning the other cheek sort of creature. Would you care to comment on this direction?
It has become one country because all of us and all the people who came here had an equal chance to develop their talent. We cannot say to 10% of the population that you can't have that right. Your children can't have the chance to develop whatever talents they have. That the only way that they're going to get their rights is to go in the street and demonstrate. I think we owe them and we owe ourselves a better country than that.
I mean, the war between the sexes could become an Armageddon if we don't get on with our revolution. But if we do get on with it and we restructure society to make equality really possible, then I think the war between the sexes will end, and for the first time we will have possible true human sexual liberation, and we will have possible true love, and, you know, real friendship, real knowing of man and woman. You know, in the biblical sense, to love is to know. And how can you know when each wears these masks that keep us from being ourselves? And then, in the larger sense, in the world sense, we'll be able to make love, not war.
I think they're used to treating the Mexican American and the Filipino like slaves, I would say so. And they don't want to treat us like humans.
I had a dream that the only reason the employers were so powerful was not because they in fact had that much power in terms of dealing with the lives of their workers at will, but that what made them truly powerful was that we were weak.
The night of the Stonewall riots came along, just everything came together at that one moment. One of those moments in history where, and if you were there, you just knew this is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
The whole riot was really a transitional event in terms of a gay movement, which at that point was close to 20 years old.
So this was a unique event. The Stonewall riot sparked the gay liberation movement by the founding of the Gay Liberation Front and then the Gay Activists Alliance, which were gay rights organizations that were modeled on a new left model. And that's what transformed the small homophile movement into a mass political movement, putting the movement for gay civil rights on the political map of America forever.
Threatened with arrest. Two policemen took me under the arms. I went limp. They dragged me into the police car. And before I got into the police car, it was surrounded with people. It was 2 minutes at 12. There's this commotion going on. Some people are joining in. Some people are stopping to watch. This police car is going nowhere.
I just did what any of my fellow students, or my fellows in all these organizations would have done. So I was just singled out, and chance selected me. I'm no martyr.
I found I couldn't understand why people were prohibited from speaking in the plaza. And if this demonstration around this police car was some way to indicate it was wrong, well, it seemed like a good idea to me. I didn't like the idea of seizing a police car very much, but it was certainly a peaceful seizing. People began to speak.
The only reason that I took part in this is because I like Cal very much. I'd like to see it better.